everyone, and welcome here to Willie Acres Arena, where we are set for tournament basketball action. Chris Kidd with you, alongside me, Bill Lusk, with Robbie Mounts, our engineer here on Video Productions here tonight. And back in the WVOW studios, either got Seth Estep or Hunter Gibson.
Well, we got Hunter tonight with us.
Hunter Gibson with us here this evening as we are set for number 1 Logan against number 4 Lincoln County here in this section, as Logan sweeping all 6 games against their sectional opponents this year. But one game that really stood out that gave Logan a huge scare was right here in this gym just a couple of weeks ago, Bill, when Lincoln County took the Wildcats right down to the buzzer. It was a Julius Clancy 3 that saved the day for Logan in a 47-44 win, and this now a do-or-die game for both these team seasons.
Yeah, you know, they met 16 days later. Logan ran Lincoln County off the court 65-39 at Lincoln County. I don't know if Logan just had an off night that night, if Lincoln County really played well, or, you know, if Logan was really looking past Lincoln County to the next 3 games they had, because that was a stretch where they played Lincoln County on a Tuesday. They had South Charleston on a Thursday in the Parmar shootout at the Big House. They went to Chapmanville the following Friday, on the very next day on Friday, and then Saturday they had Tug Valley. So, you know, really judging by those 2 results, I don't know if it was really, like I said, they were looking ahead to South Charleston. And, you know, go back to that first quarter. Logan got out to a fast start. It was 11-0. Lincoln County hung around, and eventually made it a ball game, had it tied until Clancy hit that 3 in the final seconds to put Logan on top, and Logan was able to hang on. Lincoln County got a good look, get a 3 to tie it, but that shot was off the mark, and Logan was able to preserve the 3-point win. And really, after the, when you look at it after that stretch, South Charleston and Chapmanville, this Logan team has been off and running. They're coming in here playing their best basketball at the right time, winners of 5 straight.
Yeah, I was going to say, they've looked so much better ever since that stretch where they really had their struggles and just didn't quite seem themselves, just kind of looked exhausted even during that stretch, but they've really picked things up here as of late, and they've reached the highest point in the rankings as they have all year long, or at least tied it here as the season has come to a close. So this is a Logan team maybe hitting their stride at just the right time.
Yeah, they're number 6 in the final Boys Basketball Associated Press poll that was released Monday afternoon. That is that ties the highest, as you mentioned. They were number 6 in the preseason poll to start the season. Another Logan County team, Chapmanville, maintains their spot at number 5 as they head in to postseason play. And Logan's even number 6 in the coaches poll. Chapmanville number 2 in the coaches poll. So, you know, looking at those polls, those the way that the coaches are voting could hold a lot of weight and a lot of merit heading into the postseason. Of course, if Logan wins this game tonight, they get to the sectional championship that they will host here on Friday night, and they're guaranteed to play a regional game. Now, the 16 coaches will rank the schools in the region from 1 to 15. You don't vote for yourself. You rank the other 15 schools in your region once the sectionals are determined, and we got the regional matchups that will be set come this week. I think there might be a couple of sectionals on Saturday to determine that in Class AA. I haven't seen the Class AA and AAA. Haven't seen the complete rundown, but you know, looking at that coaches vote, if you're Logan, you got to feel pretty confident that if you can get out of this section and get out of the region and get to the state tournament, you got to feel pretty good about getting yourself in position to have a good top seed, maybe top 4, top 5. We'll see how the rest of it plays out.
Well, right now here on Video Productions exclusively, we'd like to thank a couple of our major sponsors helping us bring you all the action here tonight from Willie Acres Arena. First, we'd like to thank Greg Vance, running for magistrate here in 2024. That is paid for by the candidate, Roy Lambert, treasurer. Again, Greg Vance, magistrate here this year in this voting season. We'd also like to thank our other major sponsor here tonight, Joshua Butcher, who is running for circuit judge in the newly combined Logan Mingo Circuit. Again, that's Joshua Butcher for circuit judge in the newly combined Logan Mingo Circuit area. That is paid for by the committee. To elect Joshua Butcher, Merle Dempsey is treasurer. Well, we're going to step aside for a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll continue to talk about tonight's matchup between Logan and Lincoln County as you are listening to and watching the sectional tournament with us right here live on WVOW and Video Productions.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Hey. Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff, we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Hunter Gibson, our engineer on WVOW, with Robbie Mounts, our engineer here on Video Productions this evening, as it is time now for our Logan Regional Medical Center keys to the game, and for the Logan Wildcats to advance on to Friday night and to host the sectional championship here against either Scott or Wayne. What do they have to do tonight to avoid that scare they got from Lincoln County a couple of weeks ago?
Well, let's go ahead and get a couple of these postseason cliches out of the way. Surviving events, hard to beat a team 3 times. No matter what's happened in those last 2 matchups, Logan's got to forget that. Come out here with a good start, guns a-blazing, hitting everything from the floor, turning Lincoln County over, putting them behind the 8 ball early, and force them to play a quicker tempo game. There ain't no looking ahead. You can't look ahead till Friday, because if you don't win, there is no Friday. So Logan's most important thing is come out and get that quick start. And we've seen that here the first meeting, 11-0, but they slacked off. They got to keep the pedal, they got to keep the foot on the gas, and they got to be like a shark in water. When they smell blood, they've got to attack, and Logan needs to do that tonight. If they do so, I don't see any reason why Logan will be challenged here tonight.
Those are your Logan Regional Medical Center keys to the game, and the key to your health care is with the Logan Regional Medical Center, offering care for every stage of life, from the Women's Center to pediatrics and primary care physicians. Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you. And now Lincoln County coming out of the locker room, getting ready for the player introductions. Logan has just recently gone back for their final instructions here tonight. And, for Jeff Williamson, this is his first postseason game as Logan High School head coach. Has to be some butterflies for him as well coming out here tonight in this environment.
I wouldn't think so. I think he's been, given his track record where he's coached, he's coached here before as an assistant coach. He's played here. I don't think there would be any nerves or any butterflies for him. They're actually honoring the Logan Middle School boys basketball, the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference champions. They're in the locker room right now, listening to the pregame speech, getting pumped up as if the team would be in there as well. And it's kind of a nice night. Well, actually, I say that they're sitting behind the bench now. They were in the locker room earlier, but they're here watching it. As you mentioned, first sectional game for Coach Williamson. Honestly, as a coach, you don't. Speaking from a coaching standpoint, you don't want to show a lot of nerves, because you don't want your players picking up on any kind of negative energy that you may have. Because if you're nervous, your team may be nervous. Now, is he nervous about the matchup? Yeah, I'd say any coach would be nervous about the matchup, being that it's a third time that you're playing a team that you beat twice, and considering the first time that you played him here, you were very lucky, very fortunate to come out here with a win. I'd say there's more nervousness about that, the matchup, than there is the gameplay. Once they tip it up, these kids should be fine.
Now getting set for the playing of the national anthem. Prior to the player introductions, we'll step aside for a 2-minute break and be back for the tip-off between Logan and Lincoln County as you are listening to the sectional championships with us right here live on WVOW and Video Productions.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
Did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know. Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff, we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
He asked me about that.
Chris Kidd with you, alongside me, Bill Lusk. Robbie Mounts, our engineer here on Video Productions, with Hunter Gibson with us back in the WVOW studios engineering tonight. We are getting set now for the player introductions here this evening between Logan and Lincoln County. Again, this is a sectional semifinal contest. Winner moves on to the sectional championship on Friday. Loser season is over. And if you're Lincoln County, you really feel like you've got to get out to a quick start here to stay close with Logan. Again, as you said, got ran off the floor in Lincoln County, fell behind 11-0 here. They really need a strong start to try and establish themselves in this game, much like what we saw Van do to Man last night.
Yeah, we saw, Van just hang around there, knock down some outside shots, 10 in total. And, we felt Man was in control of that game when they went up by 8 at the end of the third quarter. But, hey, credit to Bulldogs. They came in that game 1-20 last night, but you wouldn't have known it the way they played.
I agree. It was a strong effort by them last night, but Man coming away with the win in the end to move on to face off against Tug Valley tomorrow night in the sectional semifinals in single A. We look at the starting lineups here tonight on both sides. For Lincoln County, it'll be Dakota Wood, Wyatt Edwards, Grayson Ellis, Aiden Schaefer, and Eli Smith here tonight for Logan. On the other side, familiar starting five most of the season, Julius Clancy, Matthew Hatfield, Cole Blankenship, McCormick Ilderton, and Ivan Miller. As Logan will be in their all-white uniforms with gold and blue trim down the side, Wildcats written in blue and cursive across the chest with gold lettering. Lincoln County in their all-black uniforms with Carolina striped blue down the side, with Panthers written in Carolina blue across the chest, along with that in lettering as well. Last-minute instructions over with Lincoln County's bench. Logan just now concluding being introduced, and we are getting set to go to action here for our first tournament game of the year from Willie Acres Arena.
Yeah, we got one other thing we're going to look at. If Lincoln County's got a shot to win this, they've got to get some production off the bench. First meeting that we had here at the Willie Acres Arena, they outscored Logan 14-6 off the bench. All 6 of those points coming from Zayden Sherrod off the bench for Logan. 12 of those 14 points for Lincoln County off the bench came from Will Shepard. He knocked down 5 field goals. 2 of them were 3-pointers in that last game. He actually led the Lincoln County Panthers with those 12 points off the bench. So, you know, Lincoln County to win this, they need to keep it close, get some production off the bench. And again, as we mentioned about Logan, it's all about the quick start and force some turnovers in this game, especially when you just defeated the team by 26 not too long ago.
Clancy and Edwards jump it up in the center circle. We're glad you're with us here on WVOW and Video Productions tonight as Logan wins the tip. Moving on left to right across your computer screen and radio dial. Lincoln County right to left. The Panthers come out in a 2-3 zone. Clancy gets it back up top for Blankenship. Now Clancy drives baseline, cut off that time. Back out front. Blankenship launches a long 3. This one rolls in after a couple of friendly bounces.
If he gets going early, that's dangerous news for Lincoln County. We've seen Blankenship knock down these 3s, and now Logan in a little bit of a man-to-man defense. Lincoln County's defense on the other end, they're going 2-3, but they're trying to trap the wings in the corner when Logan catches, and they're quick to cut off on the backside.
Pass inside, got away as Wood tried to force it into Edwards, and he went out of bounds diving for it, and it'll go over to Logan.
That's just a little unforced error. You know, Lincoln County's got to settle down. Woods trying to dive out of bounds to get that ball. He comes up, unlucky on that as it goes out of bounds, but that's an errant pass on Lincoln County. They got to take better care of the basketball.
Up top with it is Elderton, swings it over near side. Blankenship now into the right corner. Miller's pass deflected by Edwards, and it'll go out of bounds, stays with Logan. Logan will inbound underneath their own basket. 7:02 to go here in the first quarter. Only bucket so far. The Cole Blankenship 3 a moment ago. As Hatfield will be the man to trigger it in. Throws it in near side for Miller. Back out beyond the circle. Now back inside, goes off of Miller's hands and stolen away as coming up with it is Eli Smith. Swings over for Wood, doesn't have an opening. Nice bounce pass inside to Edwards, but he has it pinned up against the glass by Miller. Here comes Logan back the other way. Entry pass, Miller running the floor, stumbles, regains his footing, and he'll lay it in.
Good job by Ivan Miller to run the floor, get out ahead of the defense, and Hatfield finds him running the floor. That's one way to break the zone. Beat the zone back. If they can't make shots, they can't set up the zone. If you beat them back on the defense, they definitely can't set up the zone.
5-0 Logan here, 90 seconds into the game. Wood brings it back out, top of the key. Goes back near midcourt, now fires it over left side. Schaefer drives into the left corner, cut off. Back out to Wood, and Logan smothering right now on the defensive side. Wood had to give it up after giving up his dribble. Now Schaefer trying to clear out the area. Down on the left side, and a 5-second call as all over him was Hatfield that time.
Logan playing great defense on that, but I think you got to credit that turnover to the crowd as our listening audience can hear and our viewing audience can hear on Video Productions, and you're listening on WVOW. You can hear this Logan crowd being vocal. That's something we didn't hear in the first game when Logan got up 11-0. Now, on the offensive end here, I want to, for the ones watching on Video Productions, watch, on the turnover. I'll get back to it here in a second as Logan turned it over.
The entry pass was stolen by Edwards and now stolen back on the outlet pass to Hatfield as Logan forces another turnover. It's 3 already here in the first 2.5 minutes of the game.
And now Logan's going to try to stall it out a little bit. What I was going to say, watch Logan here when they catch the ball up here on the wings and they get this guy to flash out into the corner. The middle is open, and whoever makes the pass to the wing can cut in down to the low block. It's a little play that we called it, I call PCR, pass, cut, replace, rotate.
Clancy drives in, layup attempt won't go. Miller grabs the rebound, and he'll be fouled on the back end by Edwards. That'll be the first on him.
Miller doing a good job on the backside getting the rebound. Went up strong with the shot, but unfortunately couldn't go up strong enough. Edwards got enough of him to keep him from trying to convert on a three-point play.
Miller calmly sinks the first free throw. So he got to a solid start here tonight. A bucket underneath, and now a free throw to go. 6-0 in favor of Logan. 5:22 to go here in the first quarter. Miller's second free throw swishes through as well.
Again, kind of a similar start from the first meeting. Logan got out 11-0. They're out 7-0 already. Lincoln County 3 turnovers early. Again, that's kind of the same start they had here when these teams met the first time.
Wood will give it off to Schaefer on the right wing, back over to Wood, looking to try and get it into Edwards, but Miller won't allow it as he's able to get over to the backside. Now they swing it over left side for Ellis. He'll stop, pop a contested jumper off the front rim. Edwards grabs the rebound right in the middle, lost it, trying to go back up with it, taken away by Logan. A 4-on-1 the other way. Hatfield to Clancy, left side, layup is good, and it's 9-0, and Lincoln County has seen enough. They call for a 30-second timeout with 4:43. Now they switch it to a full timeout. So we'll take a break as well as Logan out to a big start, leading at 9-0 as you are listening to the sectional championships and watching the sectional championships with us right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
I don't think you should do this.
Watch and learn.
He's here.
Fleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? Here come the Dunkies! My partner.
It's really hard to be your friend, man.
Dunkies! Don't go away. My heart. Don't go away. My heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
What track are we?
We talked about this.
2 words. Dunkin's iced coffee.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Back to action here at Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. It's Hunter Gibson, our engineer on WVOW. Robbie Mounts, our engineer on Video Productions. 9-0 Wildcats as Edwards gets inside. Pump fakes, goes up, count it, and the foul as Lincoln County gets on the board for the first time 3.5 minutes into the game.
And that's a well-designed play coming out with timeout. Try to get a little bit of dribble drive, dribble penetration, dish it off to the inside. Edwards does a good job of getting Miller up in the air and then going up with the shot as Miller's coming down with, and he's got a chance for a three-point play.
Now Miller will check out after his first foul as Zayden Sherrod will enter the game. As Edwards has the free throw rim in and out on him, rebounded by Sherrod. Logan pushes up the floor. Out front, Blankenship near midcourt with it. Near side for Hatfield. Hatfield on the right wing. Swings it over left side for Blankenship as Logan playing well beyond the three-point line now and trying to direct traffic against this trapping zone defense. Back over to the right for Blankenship. Now he is double teamed, looking for help. Finds Sherrod. Kicks it back out. Dangerous pass, but Blankenship comes up with it. Now over to Hatfield. Hatfield now to Clancy as he'll dribble back out here with 3:52 to go in the first quarter. Logan staying patient. Into the middle pass, deflected and stolen away. So now Lincoln County with a couple of big breaks out of the timeout. Near side, 3 on the way for Smith, and this one off the back iron, no good. Rebound fought for. Edwards able to chase it down. So reset with Schaefer now on the second chance. With the far side for Wood into the corner. Can't find an opening as Ellis. He'll dribble back out as Ilderton all over him. Has to give it up finally to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to direct traffic, trying to get Wood out of the left corner. Now Schaefer dribbles in, kicks it back out. Ellis over to Smith, and Lincoln County just struggling to find anything open here. Finally forcing a baseline to Smith. He gets it to go and the foul.
Well, the only exception in the first meeting here, it wasn't 11-0, it's 9-0, but Lincoln County responds with 4 straight points, and now they got a chance to respond with 5 if the free throw goes. That's exactly what happened in the first meeting. Lincoln County responded with 5 straight points after Logan had scored the first 11.
This time the N1 will be finished as Smith hits the free throw. And Lincoln County on a little 5-0 spurt themselves here as we close in on 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Blankenship over far side for Clancy, now baseline. Sherrod stumbles with it, almost walked, has to get rid of it. Blankenship, his pass intercepted, another Logan turnover as Wood back into the front court, looks inside, pass deflected by Sherrod, taken away by him, or actually Clancy it was. He'll give it back to Blankenship, dribbles in the middle, over to Sherrod on the left side. Cut off there, lobs it back out for Ilderton. Ilderton tacks into the middle, gets all the way to the glass, and he'll be fouled on the way up.
Schaefer, looks like it's going to be Schaefer picking up the foul. for the Panthers as he got Ilderton on the arm as he went by.
2:36 to go here in the first quarter. Will be Schaefer who picks up that foul as Ilderton's free throw gets it to go through. 10-5, Logan leads it. Hit their first three from the line thus far here tonight. Ilderton's second attempt. This one rattles out and rebounded by Edwards. Here comes Lincoln County, looking like they settled in a little bit here after that quick 9-0 jump from Logan. It's Ellis on the left wing. Kicks it over for Smith. Smith thought about trying to drive by Clancy, but Clancy had the angle on him, so he'll bring it back out. Now takes it in on the left side, kicks it into the corner. Clean look for three for Ellis. This one too strong, and rebound comes down on the far side to Ilderton. Here comes Logan across the timeline. 5-point lead. Sherrod on the left wing. Back up top as we hit 2 minutes to go here in the opening period. Hatfield over to Blankenship. Pass again. Lincoln County really extending this zone trap right now, and that has caused a few turnovers from Logan here in the last couple of minutes. Ilderton skips it back far side for Blankenship, fakes a pass, goes for three, and that one going to be short as Clancy came crashing in trying to take the rebound away, but it'll go out of bounds off of him.
Now Lincoln County's extending the zone. If I'm Logan, I would try to get somebody to pop out there to the corner because they're extending it so high up past the three-point line to try to trap near the wings extended that the corner is wide open, that if you get it to the corner, Clancy with his athleticism can get to the block, and if he gets cut off, he can dump it off on the backside for an easy layup for Sherrod or even Hatfield.
Schaefer had the ball deflected away from him and kicked out of bounds by Logan. So they'll stay here with the Panthers with 1.5 minutes exactly showing on the clock right now here in the first quarter. 10-5, Logan leads it. They scored the first 9 points. Lincoln County with 5 back. That's where we stand at the moment after a Logan free throw. Over near side, Wood dribbles into the left corner, gets inside, lost his balance, throws it away as Hatfield comes up with it. Wood almost the reaching foul. Now ahead, Clancy getting in on the left side, takes it up, rejected at the rim by Edwards. What a play by him, and it goes out of bounds off of Logan. What a defensive stop by Edwards.
I think Clancy went up thinking that he was going to slam that one with one hand, and then as Edwards was coming in, Clancy had to change his shot, and that's what allowed Edwards to get the block.
That wipes 2 points off the board. It looked like it was going to be Logan's on that trip after the turnover. Now Schaefer over the left elbow, slips and falls, but got rid of the ball before he traveled. Now to Edwards. What a spin move inside by the big man, and he lays it in on the left block.
Edwards now with 4 points. Lincoln County hanging around. They're down 3, 10-7 after Logan scored the first 9. This is a 7-1 Lincoln County run since they called that timeout with 4:43 to go.
Like Logan might run him off the floor in the first few minutes, and now all of a sudden we're kind of looking at a similar game that we had here about a month ago between these two that went down to the wire. So down to 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Possession arrow with Lincoln County to start the second as Logan looking to hold for one. Blankenship now gets contested as they throw it into the middle for Ilderton over to Clancy with 15 seconds. Clancy back over for Blankenship on the left wing with 10 seconds. Clancy gets it back, looking almost had it poked away, but it's going to be a foul on Wood instead.
13th foul of the quarter, first against Wood. 3 different Lincoln County players with 1 personal foul each. And now with 7.4 seconds left, Logan will attack after the official ties his shoe down there. We're used to seeing the players time, but not the official.
We've seen that quite a bit the last couple of weeks. So the officials having the same difficulties as the players lately. 7.4 on the clock. They end it bounded for Blankenship. Dribbles to the middle, over to Clancy with 3 seconds. Pulls on a 3 straight on. This one short. Rebounded by Blankenship, but he won't get it off as the first quarter comes to an end. And that will do it for the first 8 minutes as Logan leads Lincoln County 10-7 here in this sectional semifinal. We'll be back after this break as you're watching the sectional championships right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
Start of quarter number 2 here from Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd with you. Bill Lusk alongside me. Robbie Mounts, our engineer on video productions. Hunter Gibson, our engineer in the WVOW studios. And Logan out of that 9-0 lead, but haven't scored a bucket since then. Only one free throw, and Lincoln County's kind of started to assert themselves, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, last Logan basket was 4:43. Julius Clancy had that layup to put Logan up 9-0 right out of the gate. Lincoln County called that full timeout. And since then, they have really settled in. They're on a 7-1 run here to start the quarter.
Jumper from the side was an air ball, rebounded by Smith. His putback knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Lincoln County.
And you can see, Chris, their video audience on video productions here is another shot. Smith. You can see the intensity pick up. You can see Lincoln County. They're wanting it more. They're getting to the ball more. They're scoring inside. Lincoln County's got 3 field goals. All 3 field goals have come right at the rim in the paint. Logan's not doing a very good job of keeping them out of the paint. And meanwhile, on the other side, Logan, the only shots that they have gotten in the paint at the rim have been off a transition.
And again, Eli Smith missed a layup attempt on the other end, and now Nancy tried to throw it back out the Blankenship and threw it out of bounds. That'll give it back over to Lincoln County, and the turnovers really picking up for Logan.
I mentioned they have to force turnovers. Logan does. Logan's done a good job of that. They forced 6 Lincoln County turnovers on the offensive side. They're not doing a very good job of taking care of the ball. They got 5 themselves.
Lincoln County with the ball back, trailing 10-7. Smith kicks it out now into the corner. Schaefer goes for 3 in the tie, and we're all even with 7:13 to go in the half.
If you would have told me this game would have had a similar feeling in the first meeting, I would have told you was crazy after Logan blew them out by 26 at Lincoln County.
It is eerily similar right now to how that first game went. Schaefer, he had a big game against Logan that first time around with several threes in that contest. Clancy looks to give Logan the lead back. His threes left short, rebounded by Schaefer in Lincoln County. Now the chance to take their first lead of the game. Smith dribbles into the middle, takes it far side. Tough angle as he crashes to the ground and threw it up against his body and had it go in.
If Logan don't answer this run from Lincoln County, Panthers' confidence is going to continue to build, and it's going to be dangerous as we move into the second half.
It's a 12-1 run now for Lincoln County. Blankenship trying to end it, and he does with a 3 from the corner.
6:25 to go. First field goal for Logan in nearly 6 minutes.
But now Schaefer gets all the way behind the defense. Logan lost him, and he lays it in. Lincoln County with the lead back quickly as Ilderton drives into the lane, goes up with the right hand, up and under, and Ilderton scores it. Now it's back and forth here between these two. Early in the second quarter, 15-14, Logan leads it. So we hit 6 minutes to go in the first half. Up front, looking around, trying to find an opening is Will Shepard. They give it back to Schaefer. Dribbles down his left, almost lost it, gives it out for Smith. Smith cuts between 2 defenders, somehow got by with that great Euro step and laid it in.
Sherrod came over to try to take the charge, but he gave up the block. He should have been standing at the block to take the charge. He gave Smith a little bit of daylight, and Smith found it.
Hatfield over to Blankenship. Hit from here a moment ago. Hits from here again. His third 3 of the half.
And that's what Logan's going to have to do. Keep feeding the wings, get him over into the corners. Blankenship knocks down another 3. Lincoln County may extend that 2-3 zone, come out of it a little bit. They may go to a 3-2 zone, and then maybe some inside opportunities could open up for Logan.
And the offenses have been the story so far here in the second quarter as Hatfield commits a foul out front. That'll be his first. As Ivan Miller checks back into the game for Zayden Sherrod with 5:10 left in the second quarter. County will inbound from the far side. Wood will throw it into the back court for Shepard. So he'll work his way up the floor. Now over for Schaefer. He'll pull on a deep 3. This one off the side of the rim. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Smith, and it'll go over to Logan.
And if Schaefer would have been able to convert on that 3, that would have been our 7th lead change in the last 7 possessions, Chris. This second quarter is just going back and forth. Lincoln County ties it. They take the lead. Logan took the lead. Lincoln County in the lead. Logan in the lead. Lincoln County. Lincoln County now back to Logan. Logan with a chance to extend on this 2-point lead now in this possession.
Clancy gets it into the left corner. Miller will lob it back out for Elderton. Elderton trying to find some space, has to bring it back out. Hatfield with it. Back to Blankenship, and it seems like after that quick burst to start the quarter, both teams a little bit winded at the moment, trying to catch their breath as Clancy. Back over on the left side, gets it into the middle. Miller back out, back over quickly to Clancy. Trying to move the ball quickly here. Clancy gets inside, had the ball knocked away from him and out of bounds off of Lincoln County.
Good defense by Lincoln County. I don't know if it was Johan or possibly Smith that got a piece of that ball going in, but they prevent the layup.
Overton gains over, now into the corner for Clancy. Pump fakes, gets it back out for Hatfield. Now to Blankenship, pulls on another three, and he hits another one. He's red hot here in the second quarter.
That called Blankenship with Justin Mullins out there. We saw this last night in the man game.
And Mullins got hot in a big flurry at the end of the first half and hit 3 threes, and that's Blankenship's MO here at the start of the second quarter. 12 points, 4 3-pointers for him. 21-16, Logan leads it. Wood dribbles over to his left. Kicks it back out for Smith. Smith tries to drive in, cut off, spins to the middle, gets inside, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound tipped away, taken away by Logan, and now we get a whistle and a foul in the backcourt against Lincoln County.
It's going to be the first foul in the quarter against the Panthers, as I believe that was
Smith.
Smith that picked it up. Yes, Smith. Couldn't make out the number. Thought it was Smith by the shoes and the way that he was walking there. So that's his first personal foul, team foul number 1 of the quarter. So 4 Lincoln County players with the foul, 3 for Logan. So nobody in foul trouble. And now Logan on a little bit of a run here, a 6-2 run to take his 5-point lead, looking to add to it. And again, this is something that we didn't see when Lincoln County had that run in the first meeting. Logan going on a run to try to stretch this lead out.
Hatfield gets it on the left wing. He'll pull for 3 and he'll connect as Logan deadly from the outside here in the second quarter. Their 4th 3 of the period, 5th of the game, and the first one from someone other than Cole Blankenship as the lead back to 8.
9-0 run right now for the Wildcats.
Schaefer on the left side. That's their second 9-0 run of this game. They opened up the game on a 9-0 run. Now they've had this run to extend the lead back to 8 as Smith takes it to the left block. Floater blocked on the way up, taken away by Logan. They look to push the other way. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Hatfield takes a couple passes. Miller almost fell down trying to cut towards the free throw line. Now back out front, Blankenship gives it over on the right wing as Elderton will bring it back out. Logan will reset. Blankenship waiting for Elderton to get in his spot. Gives it off to Clancy. Back over to Blankenship. They're trying to close out on him quick now. As underneath, Elderton goes up. Wild shot, no good, but it falls into Miller's hands. Goes up. He can't hit on the backside. And rebounded by Edwards. Up ahead. Passable to get to Shepard in time. He fakes. Goes up against Miller. And Miller able to alter that shot enough. Ball loose on the floor. Logan comes up with it looking for timeout, and they'll get it.
Right, good job by Miller to get back on the defensive end and alter the shot of who it was. That was Shepard. Will Shepard got to the lane. He beat Miller there, but Miller closed in enough time to where he could jump stop and go up as Shepard was getting ready to shoot. Then as the ball's coming off the rim, I'm not for sure that Miller didn't get pushed in the back. That's why he didn't get that rebound. But Logan's able to get on the floor and call a 30-second timeout and keep possession of the basketball and look to add to this 8-point lead on this offensive possession.
And honestly, the discipline of Miller there not to get into the air on that pump fake from Shepard. And right there, you knew Shepard knew, oh, no, I'm in some deep doo-doo right now.
Yeah,
with a larger man on me.
He learned something from that first foul that he picked up in this contest that, it didn't result in a 3-point play, but Edwards scored the first basket of the game for Lincoln County. He was fouled. He didn't convert on the free throw. But, good job there by Miller to go up in the air, stay stationary with the shooter, and come back down and alter the shot. And again, I'm not saying that he got pushed in the back. I'm saying from up here it looked like it did. Obviously the official didn't call it, so obviously there wasn't enough of a push to warrant a call. But Logan gets on the floor, gets after the loose ball, and that's what you like to see out of your team. You want to see your guys get down and dirty and get after them loose balls.
Clancy gets it on the left wing over to Devin Maynard into the game. Back out front, Hatfield gets a decent look for 3. That one too strong, though, and strong rebound by Dakota Wood. He'll bring it out, 24-16. Logan leads it. Schaefer back inside to Wood. Great cut and great pass to him as Wood lays it in.
And the way that ball went through the net, I almost thought that Wood missed it.
And it just sink through cleanly as Clancy attacks on the other end. Misses, but Miller there on the putback on the left side.
Ivan Miller with his second offensive rebound and second putback of the game. Logan back up by 8.
Again, after every made basket, Logan's just started to attack on the offensive end as that pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Logan. I like that because they're not allowing Lincoln County to get set in their defense, and they're just going right at them, getting to the rim.
Yeah, in this quarter, Logan coming out on a good spurt here in the quarter. They've outscored Lincoln County 16-11, 11-2, or actually take it back 13-2 since Lincoln County took that 16-15 lead. So Logan's starting to get a little bit of momentum, but again, we've seen it at the beginning of the game. Can Logan continue that momentum and stretch this lead out any further going into halftime?
Edwards thought about it, finally pulls the trigger, and he'll hit from about the free throw line. So he's got 6 points here in the half. 26-20, Logan leads it as we hit 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Maynard in the left corner. Goes down low and pass intercepted as Eli Smith jumped over top of Billington to take it away.
That was a telegraph pass. Eli Smith knew where Maynard was trying to go. He was trying to go on the inside.
Now that's going to be a blocking foul there on Miller as he was moving all the way and tried to take the flop, and that'll be an easy call for the officials.
And that'll be his second personal foul. So I imagine Sherrod will come in and check in for Miller, and now you've got Hatfield coming in. He'll check in for Devin Maynard with 47.9 left. That's only the second team foul of the quarter against Logan. So Lincoln County's nowhere near the 2-shot bonus.
Good first half, though, from Miller as they kick it out to Ellis, wide open on a 3, and he'll bury it, and just like that, Lincoln County right back within striking distance at 26-23.
Just like they did in that first half. Logan got once we, in the first meeting, we keep alluding to it, 11-0, then they stretched it out in the second quarter. Lincoln County came right back, and, eventually Lincoln County had the lead going into the locker room. Now, barring unforeseen circumstances here, I don't think Lincoln County's going to go into the half with the lead, because it looks like Logan is going to be content to hold for one shot, or at least try to get a good one here if they can't get one at the rim quickly.
On the 10 seconds, Sherrod gets it out for Clancy on the right wing, drives to the baseline, gives it off underneath Ilderton, and he'll lay it in. 3 seconds left. They inbound it to Wood. Down to 1 second left. The Heat from three-quarter court. Off the mark, no good, and that'll do it for the first half of action. Good up and down pace, good defense, good offense at different stretches in this half. And Logan leads it by 5 as one half is concluded in this win or go home contest. Well, Bill and I will step aside for a 2-minute break. We'll come back and talk about the first half here from Willie Acres Arena right after this, as you are listening to and watching the sectional championships with us right here live on WVOW and on Video Productions.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
Did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping.
I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk here with you as we are at the half with Logan leading Lincoln County 28-23. And Hunter Gibson, our engineer in the WVOW studios, Robbie Mounts, our engineer here on Video Productions. And, you know, we had two very different games in the regular season between these two. First one here came down to a buzzer beater by Clancy. Second one, Logan absolutely blowing Lincoln County off the floor on their gym. And so far, here in the first half, we've definitely had closer to a repeat of that first contest as Lincoln County has been hanging right with Logan, albeit Logan leading the vast majority of the first half.
Yeah, Lincoln County had the lead for a brief second, 12-10, and then, Logan started to assert a little bit of dominance there and stretch that lead back out to 8. Lincoln County has come right back, cut it to 3. That's where we stand. Well, they cut it to 3 before Logan got a basket before the end of the half there to go up 5. In the locker room. I mean, that's one thing that's different from the first meeting. Lincoln County actually had the lead going into halftime when these two teams last met, when they went on that run in the second quarter. And now here tonight, Logan up by 5. We'll see if they can add to it into the third quarter. It's going to be a very important start of the quarter for the Lincoln County Panthers. Logan has possession of the arrow to start the third, so Lincoln County's going to have to come up with a big defensive stand here and see if they can convert on the offensive end.
As you look at the first half scoring here on both sides, starting with Lincoln County, they're being led by Eli Smith with 7 points, Wyatt Edwards with 6, Aiden Schaefer with 5 points, Grayson Ellis with 3, Dakota Wood with 2 to round out the scoring for the Panthers. On the other end for Logan, Cole Blankenship leading all scorers with 12 points. All of those three-pointers, 4 in all for him. And you have Ivan Miller with 6 points, McCormick Ilberton with 5, including that layup to end the half. Matthew Hatfield with 3, Julius Clancy with 2 to round out the scoring for Logan, as neither team to the free throw line very much in the first half. 1 of 2 for Lincoln County, 3 of 4 for Logan. But the 5 three-pointers for Logan have been a big difference so far. 2 of those going Lincoln County's way. But Lincoln County only trailing by 5 here at the half. And again, Logan with those 2 9-0 runs, Bill, just not able to shake this Panther club. And, you know, you say that you get 2 9-0 runs in the first half, you pretty well figure, you know, that's got to be somewhere in the double-digit lead area. But the Panthers have just been mentally and physically tough in this game, and they've matched Logan will for will so far. And if they keep this game tight throughout the third quarter going into the fourth, you know, that's going to cause, and has to cause a lot of jitters for this Logan team being the #1 team in the section.
Yeah, if you're the underdog and you can keep the pressure on the top seed, when you get into the fourth quarter, the best opportunity you give yourself to win this contest. And I'm not for sure that that's not being discussed down there in that Logan locker room right now, stressing the importance of this 4 minutes, coming out here and taking this 5-point lead and stretching it out to double digits, maybe trying to add 10 points onto it before the end of the quarter. I think that, if you're Coach Williamson down there in the locker room, I'm sure that's what you're challenging your guys to do. You want to double this lead, if not triple this lead, going into the fourth quarter, and you got to try to put separation between them and leave Lincoln County with very little opportunity to hang around this game, because, again, we say this is March. This is, it's February, but it's close enough to March. But this is postseason play. March Madness, you never know what can happen. When these underdogs hang around and they get in that final, that final 4 minutes of the game, they get in that 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and it's still a contest, that pressure, that pressure builds on the other side, and the underdog's just playing a relaxed role. We're not supposed to be this close. We're not supposed to be in this game. We can win this game, and the more confidence that an underdog can build, the more dangerous they become. So Logan, being the favorite, they have to come out here this quarter. They have to be the aggressor. They have to step up, their defensive tempo and force those turnovers that they got out and was able to get out in transition and get some quick buckets.
Also here on Video Productions tonight, exclusively on Video Productions, we'd like to thank 2 of our major sponsors. First, we'd like to thank Joshua Butcher, who is running for circuit judge in the newly combined Logan-Mingo circuit area. Again, Joshua Butcher, 4-circuit judge, newly combined in the Logan and Mingo circuit area. Paid for by the committee to elect Joshua Butcher, Merle Dempsey, treasurer. We'd also like to thank here tonight on video productions, Greg Vance, who is running for magistrate court here in 2024. Again, Greg Vance on the ballot this year in 2024, running for magistrate court judge. Paid for by the candidate, Roy Lambert, treasurer. Again, here at the half, it is Logan leading Lincoln County 28-23 in this elimination game in the sectional semifinals. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break and be back for the start of quarter number 3 right after this, as you are listening to and watching the sectional championships right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Hey. Jake from State Farm.
We have to know. Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
I don't think you should do this.
Watch and learn.
He's here.
Fleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? Here come the Dunkies! And my partner.
It's really hard to be your friend, man.
Dunkies! Don't go away, my heart. Don't go away, my heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
What track are we?
We talked about this.
2 words. Dunkin's iced coffee.
Getting ready for the start of quarter number 3 here from Willie Acres Arena on Middleburg Island. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Robbie Mounts, our engineer, here on Video Productions, and Hunter Gibson, our engineer, here on WVOW Radio. So again, we've talked about throughout the year, Bill, first 4 minutes tend to make the difference in the half and kind of tell the tale of maybe where we're going. And it'll be interesting to see how this comes out. Does Lincoln County actually come out with a little bit more of a motor here in the third quarter, because Logan has started out each of the last 2 quarters as the aggressor.
Yeah, they got to come out here, like I said, in halftime. They got to come out with a defensive stop here and prevent Logan from stretching this lead out and see if they can throw it on the offensive end and continue to build that momentum that they had there near the end of the first half. And if they can do that, they would have an opportunity here. Now, if Logan's come out here, get this lead up to 10 and maintain a double-digit lead, that may spell the end of the season for Lincoln County. And quickly before we start here, Chris, a couple of scores. AA Region 3, Section 2 at the half. Mingo Central leads Liberty Raleigh 29-22. And, of course, the winner of this game, as Hatfield missed 3, the winner of this game gets the Wayne Scott winner. That's at halftime, 30-22. Pioneers on top of the Skyhawks.
Out front, Hatfield buries a 3 straight on as Blankenship unable to convert on the first attempt from the wing, but this time Hatfield knocks it down straight on, as that's his 6th point. Both of those on 3s, and the lead back to 8 for Logan as we start this third quarter of action. To the far side with it, Smith driving in, kicks it out. Ellis doesn't find an opening, as Lincoln County going left to right now across your radio dial and computer screen, with Logan going right to left. Dribbling in, almost had it stripped with Schaefer. Now to Ellis in the left corner. He doesn't find anything he likes, gives it back to Schaefer, as Lincoln County will now just methodically reset the offense here. There's nearly a minute gone here in the third quarter. Wood over for Ellis. Bounce pass inside for Smith. Got to the block, and now he'll get fouled on the way up.
Yeah, double team was a little late as Elderton came over late. Clancy fouled him from behind, and that'll be the first foul on Clancy. First foul of the quarter on Logan, and that's going to result in 2 free throws for Smith. He's 1-of-1 from the line. He converted on a 3-point play back in the first.
As that one rattles out, no good. Smith unable to convert again. Only the second time to the line tonight for the Panthers, and it's been Eli Smith both times. Or excuse me, one of the times there were 2 and 1 opportunities for Lincoln
Wyatt
County.
Edwards.
As this time he hits on the second, so 2 or 4 from the line now tonight. And that's the 8th point for Eli Smith. 31-24 Logan. Blankenship up top for Clancy. Swings it over for Blankenship as they walk it back towards midcourt. And still in this trapping zone is Lincoln County. Clancy will give it up top for Elderton. Back over to Clancy. Doesn't find anywhere to penetrate, so they'll reset once again. Again, 7-point lead. You don't have to be in a big hurry here if you're Logan. Swing it over for Clancy. Again, back out for Hatfield. Now to Blankenship as they start to intensify the passing a little bit. But now Blankenship gets trapped in the corner, had nowhere to go, and throws it away. As Edwards comes up with it. Now to Schaefer. Dribbles to the elbow. His pass deflected by Blankenship. What a save, but it goes right to Edwards. Edwards underneath, trying to find his way to the basket, and he'll go up and lay it in on the right block.
Well, these Lincoln County Panthers just will not go away. They're back to within 5 after Logan came out and got the first basket of the game with a 3. And Logan, just can't put any separation. They can't get over that 8-point hump. They had the 9-0 lead early, but they got it up to 8. Lincoln County come right back, cut it to 3, then it was up 5. Now it's down from 8 to 5 again.
Clancy working his way in, gets held up, and that'll give it over to Lincoln County as Eli Smith got his hands in on Clancy, and that will give it back over to the Panthers.
That's another turnover. 6 turnovers in the first half, 2 this half, so 8 turnovers for Logan. Lincoln County, much better job. 6 turnovers, and most of those, if not all of them, came in that opening quarter.
Edwards tried to jump past it, and it just slipped out of his hands, taken away by Logan. Clancy in the left corner, 3 on the way. This one off the mark. Rebound tipped out of bounds. I'll say last touch by Ellis of Lincoln County.
That's another second chance opportunity coming up for the Wildcats. They've converted on their last 2 second chance opportunities, and they've been 3-pointers.
Get it into Miller, swings it out to Clancy, dribbles in, over to Hatfield, wide open in the left corner, and he makes him pay again.
And another second chance 3. Hatfield's now got 3 threes, 9 points. Blankenship has 4 threes, 12 points.
Wood gets inside, and Blankenship will be called for the foul as he just holds his hands in the air, wondering what sin did he commit that time. But it'll send Lincoln County back to the free throw line.
Well, it's not a matter of whether it's a sin or not. It's what the referee thinks it is, and the referee thinks it's a foul. He's going to call the foul. And the referee is behind the play. He thinks he sees Blankenship alter the shot and get contact on the arm in the process.
Wood leaves the free throw short. And that's an area where Lincoln County is going to have to really improve here in the second half. Again, you get at the free throw line, you've got to convert these opportunities if you're the Panthers. Wood has 2 points here tonight. Second attempt up, and this one he does get to go through.
Well, they have made more free throws in this contest than they did the first one. 2 in the first one, 3 in this one, and they've shot more than they did in the first one. They only shot 2 in that first game. Logan just shot 5 in that first game.
And Clancy and Ellis just got tangled up going to the ground there. It looked worse than what it was, but both okay as they get up. This foul on Lincoln County. Logan will inbound underneath their own basket. Just waiting to see who it was on. It's on Woods. That'll be his second. Hatfield looks to inbound it, gets it to Clancy in the left corner. Swing it back over to Hatfield. He's left alone again for 3. This one no good. Miller, though, grabs the rebound on the weak side. Throws it back out. Blankenship, good look straight on, and he'll can another.
And another 3 off of another offensive rebound after a missed shot.
And now the lead is as large as it's been all night. It's finally crept into double digits at 37-27. Smith, left corner 3 wide open. This one short. Rebound knocked around. Out of bounds it goes, and it'll say last touch by Miller.
Bodies flying everywhere down there as Woods getting up, making sure Lincoln County has possession of basketball. Miller says Logan should have possession. Both players pleading their case to the official, but the call was made before both players could plead their case.
Lincoln County in danger territory here. Logan trying to extend this lead, but now 3 on the way. This one going to be an air ball from Wood. as it'll go out of bounds off of Lincoln County.
Something I'm watching here on this possession. If Logan converts on the offensive end, whether it's a 2 or a 3, 4:29 to go, does Lincoln County use one of them 4 timeouts?
Right now, Lincoln County is held steady, but Logan's outside shooting has been the difference. 5 threes in the first half. They've hit 3 already here in the third quarter. Clancy drives baseline, fakes, goes up, block, gets it back, goes up, rolls off the rim, no good, and that last touch out of bounds by Lincoln County.
And as good as Logan has been shooting the 3, it's been the offensive rebounding that's really got these threes. Logan has converted, again, on the last 4 offensive rebounds, knocking down a 3. Here's another second chance for Logan to convert off of a chance for them to get a rebound.
They go inside to Hatfield, inside the paint. His turnaround jumper will go. He's got 8 of his 11 points here in the first 4 minutes of this third quarter. Logan leads it by a dozen now as Schaefer up the left side gets a screen, drives in, kicks it over for Edwards, had it knocked off his knee, out of bounds and off of Lincoln County.
Coach Vance electing not to call a timeout just yet. Let his boys play through this. 39-27. If this lead gets any larger, you've got to wonder at what point do they call the timeout. And here we go, Logan, first time that they've got a double-digit lead today, and we'll see if they can continue to add to it. Again, you know, I mentioned about Logan being in there challenging your boys. We want to double this lead by the 4-minute mark. They've done that. Now that they've got it, we want to triple the halftime lead. So we'll see if they can add 3 more points onto that and lead by 15 going into the 4th.
Kick it out to Elderton, now into the corner for Clancy. He'll race back out towards midcourt. We got 3:21 to go here in the third quarter. 39-27, Logan leads it. Clancy gets it on the right side, bounce pass back up top. Now to Blankenship, cross court Clancy. He hasn't been able to get his offense going tonight, only with 2 points. Now over to Blankenship, as Blankenship and Hatfield have had the hot hands into the middle. Ilderton turnaround jumper, that one off the mark, but rebound by Sherrod goes back up, no good. Rebound by Sherrod again, and this time he will convert. 41-27, Logan leads it now. Sherrod with his first basket of the evening. Now Logan feeling a little more comfortable here. Back corner pass is knocked away by Ilderton out of bounds. It'll stay with Lincoln County.
7-0 Logan run since Lincoln County pulled within 7 after that made free throw. And right now, in a way, Lincoln County is on the offensive end. Logan getting her hands in the passing lane, coming up with deflections, knocking them out of bounds, coming up with a few steals as well, too. No signs of that run coming to an end anytime soon.
Schaefer trying to put an end to it, but that 3 misses and hops over top of the backboard, so it'll go over to Logan as Logan has outscored Lincoln County 13-4 so far here in the third quarter. Checking back in for the Panthers, it'll be Lucas Johan trying to provide a spark here as Lincoln County looking to try and mount some sort of rally here. Logan trying to really put some nails in the coffin here in this third quarter with 2:23 remaining. Into the middle for Miller, over to Clancy, 3 on the way, this one's short. Sherrod, though, again offensive board, but he lost it coming down, taken away by Schaefer. Schaefer into the middle, kicks it into the corner. Wood, 3 on the way, that one's short. Rebound pops out into the corner, controlled by Lincoln County. Schaefer, right wing 3, airballs it, and it goes out of bounds off of Lincoln County.
Lincoln County's just rushing shots. I know they're down 14. They're coming down thinking that they've got to shoot the first thing that they get. They just need to continue to move the basketball. That's what got them back into this contest. Now you see Lincoln County, as that deficit continues to grow, they're starting to lose confidence, and they're not playing as smart as they did earlier in the first half.
Blankenship taking his time, getting across mid-court, does with about a second to spare. Gets it to Miller, now out to Clancy. Clancy in trouble, finds Sherrod in the corner, pops it back out. Blankenship, good look on a 3, and there's another on the evening. He does nothing but hit 3s tonight. That's his 6th of the evening, 18 overall, and Lincoln County is finally going to call for time, but Jeff Williamson hot off the bench there for a moment, and a full timeout called as Logan has extended their lead to 17. We'll be back after this as you're listening to and watching the sectional championships right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Oh, Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
We at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
Logan in the third quarter dominating play as they lead at 44-27 now with 1:38 to play. Chris Kidd with you alongside me, Bill Lusk, Robbie Mounds, our engineer on video productions, Hunter Gibson, our engineer on WVOW radio here tonight. As now Logan comes out in full court pressure. He's able to break it is Wood. Bounce pass over for Ellis, drives in, little floater, no good. Again, only one field goal here in the third quarter for Lincoln County, only 4 points in all. Lob pass up ahead to Clancy, but just a little too far inside. And that'll go out of bounds off of Logan.
Yeah, Coach Williamson ain't too upset about that call, about that play. Logan was trying to blow the roof off the gym here with that play. As Chris, we look back at the first game, Logan, 3-point shooting, the difference in this contest right now. Lincoln County hit 6 in that first meeting. They only got 2. Logan had 5 in that first meeting. They have 9 in this game. 6 of those coming from Cole Blankenship, the other 3 from Matt Hatfield. Blankenship had just, I believe he had just 1 3-pointer in that first meeting.
1:08 to go in the third. Schaefer fakes, drives to the right elbow, pull-up jumper too strong as Johan tried to grab the rebound, but it goes out of bounds off of him. And again, the drought continues here for the Panthers in the third quarter.
Yeah, currently a 10-0 run for the Wildcats. They've stretched a 7-point lead out to 17. I talked about doubling that within the first half of this, the first 4 minutes, and then you want to try to triple it. Well, Logan has done 2 better. They're up 17.
Driving in as Ilderton puts up a floater, rolls off the rim twice, knocked out of bounds, and again, last touch by Lincoln County, and that's the other part of this. Logan has basically been getting to every loose ball here in this third quarter as Lincoln County is starting to wear down mentally and physically.
Yeah, you don't see that intensity that Lincoln County had on the boards in the first half that you do here in this third quarter. Lincoln County, instead of going up and trying to get the rebounds, they're playing volleyball right now.
Now coming out, trying to extend this defense, trying to see if they can force some turnovers, but Logan playing keep away right now with 33 seconds left in the quarter, and Clancy's going to be fouled. As Eli Smith got an elbow in that time. That'll be the second on him. Just checking back in will be Hatfield as Sherrod will go to the bench. As we have 32.9 showing on the clock here in the third quarter.
Again, foul's not really much a concern. Miller's got 2 for Logan, Smith and Wood 2 each for Lincoln County.
Hatfield, corner 3, never quite got that out of his hands cleanly as it came out an air ball, rebounded by Johan. 20 seconds left, up ahead in the left corner. Ellis gives it to Schaefer, got kind of spooked on that 3 attempt, and now it is taken away. Up ahead to Clancy, drives in, slam dunk! That'll blow the roof off the gym. It's only the second basket for Clancy, but it's the loudest one of the night. It's now a 19-point lead, 12-0 run. And the roof is off of Willie Acres Arena as the Wildcats outscore Lincoln County 18-4 in the third quarter to take a 46-27 lead into the final 8 minutes. We'll be back after this as you are listening to and watching the sectional semifinals right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
I don't think you should do this.
Watch and learn.
He's here.
Fleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? Here come the Dunk Kings and my partner.
It's really hard to be your friend, man.
Dunk Kings! Don't go away. My heart. Don't go away. My heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
What track are we?
We talked about this.
2 words. Dunking's Iced Coffee.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
dominating third quarter from the Wildcats. Only led it by 5 at halftime. They now lead it by 19 going into the final 8 minutes. Chris Kidd with you, Bill Lusk with me. Hunter Gibson, our engineer in the WVOW studios. Robbie Mounts, our engineer here tonight on Video Productions, as Logan has the ball to start the fourth quarter as well. Going right to left across your computer screen and radio dial. Lincoln County left to right, as see Lincoln County now coming out playing super aggressive defense, and they pay for it as underneath Ilderton gives it off to Miller, and he'll lay it in.
Lead continues to mount, continues to grow, and Lincoln County season is about to come to an end unless they can come up with a 22-point rally.
Hand it off over for Wood. Wood dribbles in, lost control of it, loose on the floor, and going to get a push here against Logan. Looks like they're going to get Hatfield on that hack.
And Chris, while we got this opportunity, score updates, Class AA Region 3 Section 2, it's moved to the fourth quarter, 38-32, Mingo Central leading Liberty Raleigh. I'm not going to be quick to say that we're going to get that Mingo Central Chapmanville matchup Friday night. We might get Liberty Raleigh for a fourth straight year.
God forbid.
And
3 from Schaefer, no good. Rebound taken away by Logan.
And final seconds of third quarter, Wayne leads Scott 48-40 in the other AAA Region 4 Section 2 tournament semifinal. Of course, the two winners meet here right now. Let's look if the scores hold up. Logan will meet an upstart Wayne team.
Again, all of these games this evening are elimination games that you're hearing. So season's coming to an end all over the Mountain State here tonight. And on Friday night, those will not be elimination games. It'll just be to decide who gets to host a regional championship, who has to go on the road for a regional championship. As Ilderton strong drive all the way to the right, and he'll go up and lay it in. And what a second half by the Wildcats. 22-4, they have outscored Lincoln County here in the second half of action. It's Wood, to his left, pulls up from inside the left elbow, and that one comes up short. Rebound taken away by Logan.
16-0 run, Chris, looking to add to it.
They'll swing it over left side for Clancy. Had that thunderous dunk to end the third quarter. Now to Ilderton, kind of got caught on the way in, was able to get rid of it as Miller catches it off the deflection. 6.5 minutes to play here as Logan on their way to advancing to the sectional championship here on Friday night against either Scott or Wayne. Clancy with it over on the far side. And you see Lincoln County, they just kind of lost a lot of steam here. Hard to want to chase whenever you're down by 23 points. And only scored 4 points in the second half and 1 field goal as Ilderton gets inside, puts up the jumper off the back rim, rebounded by Johan, and he's maybe tied up. Yes, he is, but it still stays with the Panthers.
Yeah, Johan had to rebound, and he was looking up ahead quickly to see if he had an outlet pass, but Logan did a very good job of getting back, especially Matt Hatfield, to get back and take away the driving lane and the passing lane for Will Shepard there. Shepard, if Johan could have got him the ball, could have potentially had an easy layup, but Logan doing a much better job of getting back on defense, unlike the first half.
Underneath, Edwards tries to spin inside. We're going to get a foul on the floor, and that's going to be the third on Ivan Miller.
Yeah, Miller trying to move his feet. He got a little bit of body contact, tried to sell the call, and official wasn't having none of it.
Inbounding, looking for someone as Wood. Finally does find Schaefer in the corner. That 3 short. Rebounded, though, by Edwards. Goes back up on the right side. Now goes up and under, and he can't hit the layup. And you can just see a lot of tired legs now for the Panthers as Sherrod gives it off, gives it back to Sherrod, goes up and under. Oh, my goodness! What a layup by Zayden Sherrod. Shades of Michael Jordan as he goes up and under with the right hand and hits, and will go to the line.
When it is your night, it's your night, and everything is going Logan's way in this second half as we get our Thornhill Auto Group replay here. And what a finish by Zayden Sherrod. I'm still in shock over it.
It's free throw, and he gets the friendly bounce off the back iron and falls straight through. And much deserved after that effort to get that and one. The lead now up to 26 at 53-27. Logan. It's Schaefer. Gets it back out. Eli Smith, 5:22 to go, drives in strong on the right side. Fakes, goes back in, and he'll hit the little jumper right in front of the right block. That's only the second field goal of the second half for Lincoln County as Logan's defense has been stifling.
And first points in what you got to imagine, probably about 8 minutes.
Sherrod gives it off underneath. Ilverton can't hit, but there's Ivan Miller on the backside. Another second chance point for him, and he has quietly got a 10-point game here tonight.
And it's because of the second chance rebound. He's got himself in position off of rebounds and off of drives. Logan has been finding him.
55-29, Logan leads it as Smith goes to three, as Sherrod got a piece of it, taken away by Blankenship. Up ahead to Sherrod, drives in, goes up, and finger rolls it at the last second and gets himself another bucket.
I don't really think that was a finger roll. I think he was going to dunk it, and then he just kind of helped it off the rim into the basket.
He got 7 points as Smith fouled on the other end as he goes crashing to the deck and just lays on the floor in exhaustion as Blankenship comes over to help him up. So that'll send him to the free throw line with 4:27 to play. Again, it was a 5-point game at halftime. Lincoln County came back from a 9-0 deficit early on, briefly took the lead on a couple of occasions, but Logan has just come out looking like a completely different team here in this second half.
23-2 run, Chris, since Lincoln County had cut it back to 7 at 34-27. Logan clicking on all cylinders and looking like they're going to be hosting the sectional championship here at the Willie Acres Arena Friday night.
I'd say even if Logan elected to go back to the locker room right now and not come back out, they would still be able to hang on to this lead as Eli Smith unable to convert on the first attempt. And again, he is still, well, along with Wyatt Edwards, the only one to attempt free throws here tonight for Lincoln County. He's now 2 of 4 from the line. That 3-point play back in the first quarter, and the second one too strong as well, as rebounded by Blankenship.
4:11 to go up on Minor Mountain, 48-36 now, Mingo Central.
So it looks like we may finally get that Chapmanville Mingo Central sectional championship, the ones that were so familiar in the 2010s between those two, in the latter half of the 2010s. So many great games between those two sides whenever they were both pretty stacked clubs. That was the Drew Williamson era for Chapmanville Tigers, along with the Obina and the Chile Killen era. As over to Blankenship, three from the left corner. This one rolls out. Rebounded by Edwards, had it poked away by Clancy as Edwards chases it back down in the corner. Lincoln County pushing the other way, pass up ahead, gets to Schaefer, lobs it into the corner. Shepard able to stay in bounds. Thought about the three, instead kicks it back out. Lobs it inside, tough grab for Smith, kicks it out. Schaefer, he'll go for three from the left wing, and that one too strong. Rebound tipped away, up ahead to Clancy. Tried to leak out, but now one-on-one. Jab steps into the middle, goes up, and he'll hit the floater.
Good job by Lincoln County to get back and prevent the dunk, but an even better job by Clancy to stop and shoot it off 1 foot and get it to go. He's got 6 points, a very quiet 6 points. They haven't needed Clancy to score. It's been Hatfield and Blankenship doing all the damage, and then you got Ivan Miller that has quietly snuck into double figures with 10 points. As I believe Lincoln County just threw it away. I don't think Sherrod touched that one.
And now Logan will get a timeout here with 3:06 to go, a full timeout, so we'll step aside as well. We'll be back after this as you're listening to and watching the sectional semifinals right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
3:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Logan well on their way to the sectional championship with this tremendous second half as they lead at 59-29. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Hunter Gibson, our engineer on WVOW radio tonight. Robbie Mounts, our engineer here on Video Productions with you as we head down to the final 3 minutes of action.
Looks like both teams have emptied the
Maynard kicks it back out, three from the right corner, and that one a little too strong.
Evan Markham.
Evan Markham into the game. Now they go inside to Spence. He'll go up with a shot. Misses in front of the rim. Taken away by Smith. As Eli Smith up the left side. Body crashes to the deck. No good on the shot. Smith gets it back. Throws it back up. No good. Rebound knocked around. Johan gets it. Back out to Shepard. Shepard pulls from the jumper inside the three-point line. No good. Smith goes up for the rebound again, and this time he'll draw the foul and go back to the free throw line.
I want to go back to Mason Spence's shot there. Kind of similar to a shot that his father, Justin Spence, would have in our gym class our senior year at Man High School.
Yeah.
Short.
And now Smith back to the free throw line. He is 2 of 5 from the charity stripe, and he knocks this one down.
I'm sure I'll hear about that from Justin later on in the week.
Well, there's thank you. I appreciate it. Isaac Bird into the game for the first time as Johan will check out.
And the Logan student section is chanting, "We want Jackson," as in number 50, Jackson Diamond.
Free throw good for Smith. Continue to see substitutions on both sides as Alex Banks checks in now for Lincoln County.
And Logan, primarily they have 14 players on the roster. Well, that's all the players that they've had throughout the year, JV and varsity. So Coach Williamson electing, since the JV season's over, there's no reason those kids should have their season in. Let's dress them all.
Crew Blankenship goes for 3. That one off the side of the rim. Minute 40 to go as rebound ripped away by Isaac Bird. So get it over far side. Shepard driving in, trying to find some space against Camden Dillon. Get it back up top. Drew Banks. Back over left side for Shepard. Down to minute 20 as Shepard drives into the paint, puts up a floater, too strong, and rebound taken away by Logan as Dillon comes away with it. They'll give it back over to Markham. He has it poked away into the corner, and that'll go out of bounds off with Logan.
Here comes Chris Jackson Diamond checking into the contest, and listen to this crowd.
He'll check in along with Dakota Wiley for the Wildcats. We'll see if they make an effort to try and get him the ball here in this final minute and 11.
Chris, if they do, it's going to be near the wing or the corner for him. I've seen him knock down that shot in the JV.
Maynard with it on the right side. They get it over for Diamond. You can hear the cheering section wanting him to pull, even though he's got a man all over him. It spins out to Maynard. For under a minute to play. Maynard steps back. Now they give it out for Blankenship. He'll try the 3. This one no good. This rebound taken away by the Panthers. Up ahead, nice pass up on the left block, and that'll be laid up and in by Austin Dunlap. So 59 to 35, Logan. 37 seconds to go. Spence looking to dribble over to the right side as they get it to Diamond. Went up with it and tried to get the shot off, but instead had to travel with it as Dunlap came over and contested him at the last moment.
Yeah, I don't think he was quite sure that he left his feet. He was just unaware there. But if they got it to him a split second sooner, I believe he would have had a good look at the basket. Good job by Lincoln County to close out, though.
20 seconds to go in Lincoln County season as they go down low, kicks it over into the corner. Tough grab over there by Bird. So kick it back over right side. 3 on the way. That one too strong from Drew Banks. Rebounded by Logan with 8 seconds left. They get off the Spence. 5 seconds as they dribble out the clock. And Logan with a dominant second half wins it going away 59 to 35 as they will host the sectional championship here on Friday night. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll recap tonight's action here from Willie Acres Arena as you are listening to and watching the sectional semifinals right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
At Logan Regional Medical Center, our comprehensive inpatient rehabilitation program helps get you back to living life. With an 8-bed unit for patients 18 and over, our caring team of doctors, nurses, and rehabilitation specialists work with you, providing a full line of services to help you restore your capabilities and get you back home and back to living. Logan Regional Medical Center, providing inpatient rehabilitation close to home.
I don't think you should do this.
Watch and learn.
He's here.
Fleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? Here come the Donkeys! And my partner.
It's really hard to be your friend, man.
Donkeys! Don't go away, my heart. Don't go away, my heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
What track are we?
We talked about this.
2 words. Dunking's iced coffee.
59-35, Logan defeats Lincoln County here tonight to move on to the sectional championship on Friday night. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Robbie Mounts, our engineer on video productions. Hunter Gibson, our engineer on WVOW radio. Well, also here on video productions tonight, we'd like to thank a couple of our exclusive sponsors. First, we'd like to thank Joshua Butcher, running for circuit judge in the newly combined Logan-Mingo circuit area. Again, that's Joshua Butcher for circuit judge coming up this election year in the newly combined Logan-Mingo circuit area. Paid for by the committee to elect Joshua Butcher, Merle Dempsey, treasurer. We'd also like to thank another one of our exclusive sponsors here tonight on video productions, Greg Vance, running for magistrate court here in 2024. Again, Greg Vance in this calendar year election season running for magistrate court. We appreciate your vote along with Joshua Butcher. Again, Greg Vance, paid for by the candidate, Roy Lambert, treasurer. So again, here tonight, you look at the final scoring on both sides as Lincoln County, they were led this evening by Eli Smith with 10 points, Wyatt Edwards with 8 points, Aiden Schaefer with 5, Dakota Wood and Grayson Ellis each with 3 points, Will Shepard and Austin Dunlap with 2 points apiece. For Logan, they were led by Cole Blankenship with 18 points. In all, with 6 3-pointers on the evening. And you have Matthew Hatfield with 11 points and 3 3-pointers. It's Ivan Miller with 10 points. Then McCormick Gilderton with 7 points. Julius Clancy with 6 points. And Zayden Sherrod 7 points as well this evening. Logan didn't have much need for the free throw line tonight. 4 of 5. Lincoln County 5 of 10. But the 3-point shooting was outstanding for the Wildcats. Pretty much, well, all of it, Blankenship and Hatfield, but 9 3-pointers between the two. Whereas Lincoln County couldn't seem to buy one from the outside, only 2 3-pointers, those coming in the second quarter as Logan continues their hot play, Bill, and now they get to host the sectional championship here on Friday night and a chance to host a regional championship the following week. And Logan trying to stay on this hot train as they head towards a possible trip back to Charleston.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the Wayne Pioneers. 2:04 to go out Wayne. The Pioneers up 55-43 on the Scott Skyhawks. 2 minutes to go in that contest now. And on the other side of the bracket, Nitro and Ripley the winners. Ripley wins over Winfield, and Nitro, I think Ripley won by like 4 points, I was told, and Nitro with a 20-plus point win over the Point Pleasant Big Blacks. So 1 and 2 on that side of the bracket, and looks like it's going to be 1 and 2 on this side of the bracket as well, as the Mingo Central Miners finish off a 58-49 win over the Liberty Raleigh Raiders. So we will finally get a Chapmanville Mingo Central sectional championship that we thought we would get the last 3 years. It only took 4 years, but we will get it Friday night at the Danny Gobby Gymnasium. And, you know, here tonight, just second half domination by Logan. Just like we talked about in the, at the halftime break, we talked about Logan needing to sense the momentum to go on a run and stretch the lead out, and they did just that. And they continued to They continued to build on the lead. They got it up to as many as, looking at my stat, as many as 30 points at 59-29 before Lincoln County scored the final 6 points to set us at our final score. Lincoln County put up a good fight, but once that lead got into double digits and continued to grow, Lincoln County just they ran out of steam, they ran out of momentum, and they didn't have a second run in them like they did the first meeting here in the Willie Acres Arena when they kept answering every Logan run. So the Wildcats cruising in to the championship game Friday night here, more than likely against the Wayne Pioneers, unless the Skyhawks can come back in that one, and we'll see. We'll see how that one goes out, as we got a 7-point game now with 1:26 to go, 55-48 Wayne leading.
Again, Logan Wildcats dominant second half here tonight, winning at 59-35 over Lincoln County to keep their season alive, and they move on to the sectional championship on Friday night. And Bill and I will be back with you on WVOW Radio tomorrow night as the Chapmanville girls try to clinch a berth in the state basketball tournament for the first time in 13 years as they host Summers County. Again, top 10 teams going at it tomorrow. You don't want to miss that one. And again, Bill and I will be on the air at 6:50 p.m. with the pregame show, 7 o'clock for the tip-off from Danny Gobby Gymnasium. But tonight, here from Willie Acres Arena, the Logan Wildcats dominate, winning at 59-35. I'd like to thank Hunter Gibson, our engineer back in the WVOW studios, Robbie Mounts, our engineer here on Video Productions. And for Bill Lusk, I'm Chris Kidd saying so long tonight here from Middleburg Island, as you've been listening to and watching the sectional semifinals right here on WVOW and Video Productions.